Yes, there we go.
Hello, hello.
How you doing, bro?
I'm excellent. How are you?
Fine. Let's see. Where's Gordon? Oh, Gordon need to came in this one. Did you find it easily?
Yeah, it's just on there. It's just on the list of Discord voice channels, so that's easy.
Ah, nice.
I'm not sure if Gordon knows he needs to use that one, but he'll probably notice.
He's calling
Oh,
me.
he's trying to call us. No, we're not doing that.
Wait. Let me send him a message.
Is he able to enter the channel? Who is able to join the channel, the private channel?
Only you two.
Okay, just really as a person, not as a role. Because I don't think Gordon has any specific roles on this.
No, I don't think. Let me check. Oh, let me do it again, Gordon. Yeah, you both in.
No, just you and me.
I mean, I sent him a request.
Okay.
Let's see what he's saying. He forgot what to do. Can you explain to him? What do he have to do?
He just has to press the private channel, but if it's not visible to him, let me check, because I'm a moderator here, right? I can see this.
Yeah.
Permissions. Yeah, Gordon should be able to see that. Absolutely.
He need to hit my channel. Fort Bayard. Okay, so you two better come in.
Hey.
Hey, but he is. Where is he? Oh, there you are. Say hey, how you doing, bro?
Yeah, good. Nice to hear you.
Yeah.
I completely forgot. Oh, God, it's so long since I've been on Discord.
Yeah, I know. I understand. So how you do? How have you been, bro? Been a long time.
Yeah, been good. Good. Yeah, it's been quite busy with work and stuff, but apart from that, yeah, doing fine. And how about yourself? How's you and the family?
Yeah, everything is going fine. It's a difficult time in the Netherlands because of the COVID and those situations, the way they handle everything. But yeah, we're doing okay. We are healthy. It's most important of all.
Good. That's good. I'm glad to hear it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we are too. So yeah,
you both are healthy.
Fingers crossed. Yeah. So fingers crossed it stays like that. Yeah.
Good to hear. You guys better can join before someone else came in.
Okay.
Oh, here's Seish. Hiya, Seish. How you doing?
Hey, man. I'm good. How are you?
Mira Luis, hi, my love. Mira
Oh yeah, you
Yeah.
just said how you were, so sorry about that. Hey, our dear friend Fort Boyard wants to join.
He's
I
in,
guess he
he's
can,
in.
right?
Yeah, he's in. He's in. We can join with 4 of us.
Yeah, sure, sounds great. I think I
Yeah,
pressed
so
the right
what we're
button.
playing?
There is this, yeah. There you go. You're
I'm in tabletop mode.
Alright,
Oh,
alright.
cool.
Oh, hang on.
So Gordon, I don't mean to be a stalker, but I noticed on the Switch on your profile that you've been playing some very cool games. I'm very interested to hear about your opinion on both Prison Architect and Little Nightmares, because those are 2 games I really like.
Ah, right, okay. Little Nightmares I thought was great.
Yeah, it is amazing. Have you played this? You should play the second one if you love the first one. And also, if you have any DLC for Little Nightmares, I would highly recommend that too. It's some of the best DLC for a video game I've played. It was really well done.
Ah, right, oh, okay, nice, because it's so well done.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
it's really genuinely, it's creepy, isn't it? It's got a...
Yeah, absolutely.
Scary
And like I said,
atmosphere.
the DLC gets better, and then Little Nightmares 2 is also just a step up from that game. It's beautiful. It's amazing what they
Okay.
did. So I really
Right.
recommend it.
Redelijke kaarten.
Right, nice. I'll definitely give them a go then, because yeah, I enjoyed it a lot.
Mhm.
I mean,
it was my
it's-
favorite
yeah.
game of last year from the games I played.
Ah, okay, that's cool. I can totally understand that. I thought it just had a it was a big effect. Oh my god, 8 clear straight away. Poor Boyard.
That's our
Um,
previous Sora Kingdom Hearts guy, remember?
Oh, isn't okay. Sora
Except that
K.
now Sora is in Kingdom Hearts, so he has to change his name.
Yeah, absolutely. Right, okay, so it's my turn to play. So what am I doing? Let's do this. Yeah, so Little Nightmares, I enjoyed partly because it felt very much like oh god, what are they called? The games we discussed before, Inside,
Limbo.
Limbo, and Inside. Yeah, so
They're very
similar,
much.
similar
It's,
feel.
I dare to say that they're Little Nightmares probably inspired by Inside. Is my guess.
I think
Although
so.
the games
I think
came
it's
pretty
fair to say.
close together. They released closely together, like in a year difference.
Oh,
so
did
maybe
they?
not. Maybe not. But Limbo
That's
was way older than that, so maybe it's inspired by that.
Yeah, possibly, because Inside definitely builds on Limbo, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. If you like,
But yeah,
if you like
great.
those games, you have to keep your eye out for Somerville.
Oh, I've never
Summer-
played it.
No,
Heard
it's not
of that.
released yet.
So is it
should release-
similar?
It should release this year. It's I cannot put a single card out right now. I've not played a single card yet. Oh well, what I was gonna say is Somerville is created by Jumpship, and Jumpship is a company that jumped ship from Playdead, and Playdead is a creator of Insight. So some of the
Oh, I
developers of
see.
Insight
Okay.
are now at Jumpship, and they're creating Somerville. And they say it's a different game, but when you look at the trailer, it looks exactly the same.
Okay, right. Which I'm definitely up for. So yeah, I'll look out for that. No, I'd not heard. I've not. No, I was thinking of something else, so I'm not aware of that game. So I'll look out for it.
Yeah, for sure. It's probably gonna be just as short as the other ones, which means short, good games. They are my kind of games.
Yeah, definitely. That's what I would go for as well. The Prison Architect game, Sish, I only played it for about an hour. It was
Oh,
on.
yeah.
Ruimregel.
Was it on? I think it was online. One of their online games.
Oh,
You know, they do the
the free games,
game
right?
trial.
I've not
Yeah, the
put
game
a
trial.
single card yet. Wow.
No way, have you known?
No, not yet.
Oh my
I
god,
can
look,
only
Shar-
pass.
we're,
Pass is the only option I
chat-
have.
we're chatting away and SharJah's absolutely
Okay,
slaying.
I can put a card, which is
Hello.
not a great card, but I'm doing that anyway. Yeah, sorry about that, Sharjah.
No problem.
Yeah,
Okay,
I think I
are you guys?
could well edge flat.
So okay, let's talk about the games. What's coming out this year on the Switch? I mean, if you look at, I have a list in front of me, and it looks really amazing.
Good.
It looks really amazing for what's coming. So far I know.
Oh, forgot.
So far we got Pokemon that's coming this month, and the next we know is Kirby, and then there are games we don't know yet when they will release, like Advance Wars Reboot, Mario Rabbids 2, Splatoon, Bayonetta 3, Breath of the Wild 2, and of course there will be unannounced games you don't know anything about yet. So let's start about Pokemon Legends. The things I want to know is what you think about the game and what kind of score you think the game will get.
Okay. First of all, these are the worst cards I've ever had in this game.
Yeah, worst cards. I see. Whoa,
wow.
OMG. So who will start? Pokemon Legends.
So
you go.
You go.
Okay. So scores. Okay, I usually
first what you think about
the game is more than a number for me. Obviously, I mean I do appreciate that they have numbers for these games, so I can actually what did I do? But I do appreciate it, so I at least have some idea of if I'm gonna like the game. I am not going to buy this day one. I have 2 experiences playing Pokemon. Wait, can I do something with this now? I have 2 experiences with Pokemon, which is the original ones, and then Diamond and Pearl, because Diamond and Pearl had online for the first time, and I wanted to play like competitive online Pokemon at the time. Guess I have to throw this and hope for the best. Unfortunate. I still had 2 8s. Oh well. The point is, after Diamond and Pearl, I had my fill. Pretty much.
Okay.
Like this, okay. And I had my fill with Pokemon then. I was pretty much done with it. And what I look for in Pokemon, usually if I'm gonna play it, is competitive play. Which this doesn't have. This has open world. And I believe people who are looking for a Pokemon game that have dreamt of this, I'm very happy that they have something for it. It's just gonna be able to give people the dreams that they have for this game. I have some doubts. I actually still don't really know what you do in that game.
Yeah,
except for like finishing your Pokedex, but I mean, you do that in every Pokemon game. So what's so special about this one? This one is open. This one is more natural. But it doesn't have gyms. It doesn't have trainer battles because there are no trainers because it's the first time you're gathering Pokemon. So I have no idea what's happening.
3 omkeerregel.
Oh.
Nice, I think.
Did you
I thought that was the...
Okay, so my point is, I think I'm happy the game exists. It's not for me, and I think it's not gonna be as good as people hope because I'm afraid it won't have the content that people want from it. So if it's gonna be, I'm gonna think it's still Pokemon. So even if a Pokemon game is okay, the fact that it is Pokemon adds to it a lot. 79 is my guess. Which I think is actually too low because Pokemon games always get an additional 10 points for being Pokemon. Which is a good thing. I mean, not just because of it's the name, therefore we scored higher. Usually these games have very good aspects. So I do believe in the quality, for sure.
Yeah, okay. Right, shall I to chip in?
Yeah,
yes,
go ahead, please.
You go ahead.
Okay, I definitely won't buy this day one. I may not buy it. I've only ever played one Pokemon game, which Sharjah knows as Let's Go Eevee. I bought the Eevee edition. So it was my first ever Pokemon I'd ever played. So I'm not a Pokemon fan. I'm not a fan of collecting, so that's a big problem for me. That holds no interest for me. One of the core sort of aspects of Pokemon. So I'm intrigued. I am kind of excited about it because of the part open world that they're going for. I'm going to go actually a little lower than you, Sish. I'm going to go think maybe 77.
Okay.
And the reason I say it is I do think I've just a feeling from everything that I read about the Pokemon Company and not being a fan and not knowing much about the series, it sounds like they can be a bit lazy sometimes in
True,
their production of their games.
Listen to this. Yeah, you know what? Maybe you're right. Because I was looking at Pokemon Sword and Shield, which I thought had a bigger score than that. I know that we're at 90, but they're at 80. I'm surprised. I thought they were way higher.
80?
It's 80% on Metacritic, yeah. I'm very surprised. I am actually, now that I hear that, I'm actually should lower my score to like 75 or something.
Okay.
Because I thought Pokemon Sword and Shield were at 90, despite having criticisms.
Right, okay, yeah, and it was down at 80. I didn't realise that. I thought they always scored in like 85 to 90 kind of.
Yeah, I was surprised because I heard these games scored really high. So I'm very surprised, yeah. Pokemon Legends Arceus, I think, is lower just because it's gonna lack content, I'm afraid.
I don't think they're going to quite pull it off. I admire the fact that they are trying to do something different. I just don't think they're going to quite pull it off, so I think it'll get some poorer review scores. But what I'm really hoping is that I'm proved wrong and that it's a great game and that I may buy it then. If I hear good things about it from some of you guys, I'm presuming SharJah's probably going to buy day one. But so I'm looking forward to hearing, I hope, good news about it, because I like the look of it. A lot of people are slagging off the graphics, and I can understand a bit why, but I actually quite like the look of it. So I'm hopeful.
Okay, one more thing I want to talk about regarding Arceus is I think today they released a gameplay demo on YouTube, not on the Switch, but you can actually see some gameplay, I believe.
Oh, okay.
So this might actually help people more to see what it's actually gonna be.
Yes, exactly my turn. Yeah.
So sorry,
I watched the gameplay trailer, and to be honest, it's better than I thought it will be. It's going to be because of the gameplay trailer I watched, and I think the game is going to get the 86, 87.
Okay. That's a big number. That's more than Pokemon Sword, right?
What I like about and I think this game is better than Pokemon Sword. For what I've seen so far, I like that they try to do new things. That they have the strength to do that, to do new things in Pokemon series. The game, it doesn't look really that bad, to be honest, for what I've seen so far. And the new way you fight is different now, and I like that, to be honest. And it's the first time I'm really hyped for a Pokemon game, to be honest.
Okay.
Because it's like I said, it's different. They try new things. The boss fights are really boss fights. It's different than normal. So I think, and for what I read, everybody was hyped about the game after seeing the last trailer. So I think it's going to get an 87, 89. That kind of. That's what I think. Because the last trailer, the gameplay trailer they show us, looks good to me. Good enough.
So what's the gameplay look? What's the gameplay looking like, Charlo?
It's more it's way different than every Pokemon game so far, and it's more like an adventure game / RPG game.
Okay, is it still turn based?
they're different now.
8. Opruimregel.
Okay.
It can be turn-based, but you can do it in different way. If you want, it will be turn-based, but it also can. It's really different than normal.
What
Oh,
else
so
is
it
it
gives
to
you
do
some
with
choice.
battling Pokemon and catching them?
Yeah, you can. The way you can do it now with catching Pokemons, they explains everything. Maybe it's better for you to watch yourself, Gordon.
I think I should do that because I still feel like all you do is catch Pokemon and fill your index, and that's it.
Yeah, this time you can do a side quest and that kind of thing. So it's really not
Yeah,
Pokemon
but
like.
is the side quests catching more Pokemon? That is my question.
No, the side quest is they ask the people ask something you have to do for them, like
Yeah, like
I wanna
catching a
kind-
Pidgey because they want to have a bird in their cage. Maybe.
Exactly,
That's my
that
point.
kind of things. Yeah. So far,
Well,
I
that's
see
still
this kind
catching
of things.
Pokemon. That's my
Yeah,
point.
exactly. That's
Never mind.
true. That's true. But it is, for me, it's different than normal. So
I
I'm
definitely
hype
have to
about
watch
it.
it. Yeah, I should watch the trailer for sure.
I'm hype about the game. It
Are you
the
gonna
trailer
buy
looks
day one,
cool.
Charlotte?
Exactly. Day one for me. Oh, also because of my boys, of course. But it's day one for me.
Are they hyped about it?
Yeah, we watched the trailer together, and they say, "Oh, cool." So
Okay.
yes, we're going to watch it, and there are new Pokemons, and the way some Pokemon is reacting is serious. It's really good. It's really fun and well done. But we have to wait and see how people will react on it. But I think
Pas.
it's going to surprise many people.
Okay.
Hey guys,
Oh.
watch. I have no idea what this is gonna do. Watch me.
Yeah, for the same.
Revolutie.
Yeah.
Oh, Revolution. That's good for
Hey.
me. Anthony.
Everything is different now. The low cards are higher,
Pas.
Oh, that's good for me too, because that's the only ones I have left.
and the high cards are low.
Okay,
Okay.
so I should
Okay,
play
so-
this.
Oh my, OMG. The hell is wrong with you?
What? You can go over that?
Yeah, it's lower.
Yeah.
Okay.
Me?
that
I
was-
know, but you had 3 of them as well. I'm so surprised. Oh no.
I know. That's why the Revolution was good for me.
Oh, well done, Charger.
But Charlotte's still ruling.
Playing his lowest card.
I know. Mental.
Alright, that was Pokemon Legends. The next game in my list, Kirby the Forgotten Land. Who will start?
Alright.
Yeah.
You want to go first this time? Or you want me to?
Yeah, you go first.
Okay.
Charlotte, you go.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, Charlotte,
Charlotte,
you can go first this time. Yeah, sure.
Let you guys start. I wait.
Okay, I will start because I have something to say about this. As we all know, there was a trailer released recently for this game. Right?
Yeah.
It looks very
Yeah.
interesting. What this
Yep.
game needs is a demo. It's so clear. They showed how this game is very like worlds. There are different worlds where you can go and play, like different levels. What they should do is have like 1 or 2 levels. Then you can go to these levels again to do like a twist, because they probably have twists in the worlds like they do in every Pokemon game nowadays. I'm last. I should talk less. Anyway, and then they should have like some mini games. And I think if I can play that and try that, and then I get a feel for it, like I think this is fun, then I would probably buy the game. I think this is a very good demo game.
Yeah, to give you a real sense of how it feels.
Yeah.
Yeah. how it
Because it's not
plays,
like
yeah.
Breath of the Wild, where it's a big world where you can't really make a demo version with like a Um, 86 is I think it would get. Is my guess.
Okay.
That's all I have to say about it.
Okay, right. Score. I'm going to go straight in and score. I think it's going to get in the 90s. I'm feeling
Wow.
confident.
One
So
of
I'm
the
going to
big games.
say 91. I'm going to go for. Which I know for a Kirby game is probably little unlikely.
The highest they'll ever have been, probably.
Ever. Yeah, I think. The reason I've gone for that is the second trailer, I just think amped things up so much for me. I just thought, this looks like Mario Odyssey, almost quality kind of world design, etc. You know, so I'm getting the feeling of.
What the hell is this? Huh? The fuck? What is this? I can't hear you guys. Something happened with my PC. Don't know what is happening. Something happening with my PC. Why? Oh, wait there, Gordon. I don't hear you guys. Wait. What the hell is happening here? I hear you guys again.
Alright, cool.
Okay. Right, that's good.
There's something happening.
Yeah, so I've never been into Kirby particularly. I've played 2 or 3 Kirby games, kind of on handhelds. I'm so hyped for this. After that second trailer, that put me at a really different level of hype. Yeah, with the world, the look of the world, I thought the graphically it looked like it had been polished up a lot since the first time we saw it. Yeah, I'm really hopeful. I just think the gameplay looks like it could be really hype. So yeah, can't wait. It's one of my most anticipated games of the year, and I think it's gonna shoot it out the park with the scores 91.
Alright, you know, maybe you're right. It does look a lot like Odyssey, and who knows if the graphic, music, and gameplay quality are somewhat on par. I think it could get a 91, as you say. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, my turn. The reason why I think this game is going to be a 90 plus, like you, Gordon, I really think the same. But this game is made by the Odyssey team, so far I know, and that's the reason why. That's the reason why it looks like Mario Odyssey.
So the Donkey Kong game is maybe not real then.
Maybe not, but the Mario Odyssey team is huge. It's possible. It's a big team. So far I know this game leaked before we know about it, and they said the leaker said that it's made by the Odyssey team. So the way it looks indeed like it's made by the Odyssey team, and that's the reason why I go to say 90 plus, and 90 plus again. And this moment, mine thing's not working. I don't know what happened with my headphone. There's something wrong with my headphone. Moment. My headphone is rebooting the whole time. Okay, it's back again. This weird. This weird. My headphone is rebooting the whole time. I don't know why. But okay, that's the reason why I think this game is going to be exactly 90 plus game. It's made by the same team as Mario Odyssey. Maybe not the whole team, but if you look at the game,
some of them.
No.
Yeah, if you look at the
Sharjah,
game,
I'm actually looking up the developer, and the developer is HAL. And
Yeah,
HAL
HAL
did not create Odyssey. HAL creates Kirby.
Exactly, but they make this game together with the Odyssey team. They helped out.
Like that. Okay, I see.
You can see in the latest trailer. If you look at the trailer, exactly like Mario Odyssey. My girlfriend.
The gameplay and stuff looks like Odyssey very much. That's true.
Even my girlfriend said, "Hey, this game looks like Mario Odyssey." Even she said,
"Are you hyped about it?"
Yeah, I'm seriously hyped. The latest trailer, there is a part in the game. Then they show, I think, the desert. Wow, that looks so beautiful.
Yeah, that desert one. I was quite shocked by that.
OMG, what the graphics. That looks really insane. And the action, everything I saw looks really insane. It looks good to me. This is going to be the best Kirby game so far I want to play. Do you remember I said this a year ago? I want an open world Kirby game. This is kind of open world Kirby game.
Yeah, I do remember. Yeah,
It is very close to that, absolutely.
Yeah, very close, like Odyssey, kind of.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit more open world, but I think 90 plus. And
I
can't
was
wait
just
to get it.
shocked with the new trailer. To me, it looked like it was Nintendo going for a AAA Nintendo game.
Exactly, this is AAA.
Which the first trailer didn't look quite like that. Maybe looked AA kind of. But yeah, this was like, oh, I think they're going all in here and trying to do, get something that's sort of one of the top few games of the year.
Exactly. Yeah, this is going to be a great and it's out in about 2 months. I did not expect it.
I know. No, I didn't think it would be so
Yeah.
early. I thought
My brother's
maybe late
birthday.
this spring. Oh, is
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Nice.
Did not expect
Good
that
birthday
soon.
present.
Yeah.
Well, he's not interested, for sure.
Well,
You can buy it for his birthday, and then he can just give it to you because he's not interested.
Yeah, who knows? But we're gonna gifts.
all right, okay. And, I think the next game what will release this year is Advance Wars Reboot. What do you guys think about the game? And did you guys ever played Advance Wars games before? Who starts?
Do I go first again?
You can go.
Yeah,
first
go
again.
for it.
Okay. I've never played one before because it was on the Advance, and I don't. I've never had a Game Boy Advance. I never had a way to really play it. That said, I'm a big fan of tactical games. Very much. Fire Emblem, XCOM, all that stuff. I've already pre-ordered the game because I thought it was going to release in December last year. Didn't happen. But I'm definitely buying it because it really looks up my alley. Regarding the score, I'm a little scared because some remakes, remasters are to enhance the experience, but some remakes actually diminish some of the value of the original, and I'm afraid something like that might happen. So I'm a little scared, but I'm guessing another 85, maybe, hopefully. I hope.
Okay.
Other than that, is gonna go do well? I don't know. Maybe not. It's not the game for everybody. Not everybody likes that kind of games. But it's definitely for me. So I'm definitely buying this.
Nice.
Gordon?
Okay, right. For me, I think.
Schoppen 3 omkeren.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'll say 80, 86. So I think it'll do score well. I think it's really beloved. Kind of, I think sort of it's a very, very highly regarded game. So unless they make a mess of it, I think it'll get good review scores. And I don't think they will make a mess of it. They've put it back so they can, just ensure the quality. I have played it. I've played it on. I had an Game Boy Advance, so I got Advance Wars for that. I remember loving it for a few hours, and then typical with me, what I've said before, I think to you both, with strategy games, is I got to a level that just kind of defeated me, and I gave up with it because I thought I just can't spend the time on this. I can't spend another 40 minutes to lose this battle or to get at 1% closer to it. So I stopped playing it, which was a real pity because I'd been enjoying it a lot. I thought it was absolutely great. So I'd played it before I'd played a Fire Emblem game. So that was my first experience of tactical strategy.
Did the original game have any bookmark save options in it? By any chance? That you could save mid-battle, because you can do that in most modern XCOM and Fire Emblem games. Where you can just, if you need to go, you can just do the battle for 20 minutes and then continue in the next after a few days.
Which, if that's the case, then they'll almost certainly put it in this one, because they always now try and put in quality of life stuff, don't they?
Exactly.
Which would make me a lot
Especially
more
the Switch.
interested.
The Switch is a thing where you can only play for sometimes 15 or 30 minutes. So if they have a game like that, that should really work.
But I'm actually really hyped for it as well. Despite all that I've said, I may well buy it. So I'm looking forward to this. Really hopeful. I think they're going to do a really good job of it, so I think it'll score well with reviews.
Alright, my turn. And I played Advance Wars games in the past, so and I know this kind of games are addictive, and this game I really love to play it in the past, and of course I will buy this one day one too. This year is going to be a crazy year for my pocket.
8 opruimregels.
Yeah.
Too many day ones.
Too many day ones for me. And the Advance Wars is since you never played one, he said, it's really fun. It's really great games. Are really great games.
I'm absolutely looking forward to it.
Yeah. So I think 87 and maybe up. It depends on if they will put some extra things in the game, on the game, and if they do that, I think it will maybe 88, 89. But I'm hype about this game. It's been a decade before we see a new game in this series. It's not new, but at least something.
Pas.
And I'm happy about it. I want a new one. I think I don't know how long
Pas.
time ago I said I want a new Advance Wars, and yeah, this is kind of new. It's not really new, but it's something we can maybe we will get something new for. Intelligent system is this game, yeah. So
System. It's the same as Fire Emblem, right?
Same system, same. So yeah, I'm hyped about this game.
I'm interested to know whether because my memory of the Advance War games was it was a much leaner game than Fire Emblem, so it was pretty much all focused around the battles, and the tactics. Whereas Fire Emblem's obviously got really big, and it includes all this, sort of like relationship building and all that stuff. I wonder whether they're gonna, sort of try and maybe include some of that,
maybe add a thing or two. Yeah, they've not talked about this game. They've not talked about this game since the release, right? No, since the reveal, and then they said it was delayed, and that's pretty much all they said about this game.
Yeah, That's a good point. We know very little about it, do we? Yeah.
I think it's a February game, maybe April.
I'm betting if there's a direct, it will be in February or March, and then we'll know more about this game and what they have in store for it, I think.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe a new release date to this.
Yeah. Alright,
just one last thing in that one. Last thing, Charlo. I presume that there may well be online multiplayer with this. Certainly a big thing with the original. One of the big things actually, which I've not mentioned, I think I'm right in saying this, in the original Advance Wars was that you could make your own maps.
Oh,
I did not know that. I don't remember that.
I don't remember that. I don't remember that either.
I have a feeling you could, because I remember one review I read of it saying that there's almost endless replay value in it, and I think it was because of that, or maybe you could modify maps. Anyway, I'm interested to know whether there'll be online play, and that would make me a lot more interested if I could maybe play together with, say, you guys, kind of, or something.
If that's the case, it will be really amazing. That's a new thing they can add. Like online play will be crazy. All right.
Okay, so what's next?
Mario Bros. Rabbids Sparks of Hope.
Oh my god.
My pocket will be empty this year.
I know. I'll go first this time. I think that's the best looking Switch game I've seen so far. So visually I'm blown away by it. I loved the first game so much that I just think it's going to be at least as good. So I'm probably more hyped for this game than any other game this year, apart from, of course, if Breath of the Wild actually comes out too. I think it'll score big. I think they're going to make a great job of it. The first one scored well, I think. I'm sure it scored mid-80s, didn't it? Mid to high 80s, I think.
I'll check it for you while you talk.
Pas.
I think I'll go for a maybe 89 on it. and I just can't wait. I think it looks incredible.
Right, let me go second then. Yeah, exactly, Gordon. This is one of the best looking games on the Switch so far. And this game looks insane good. You know what I like the most about this game, at least what I read about it, is that they add new things. It won't be copy paste. They add new things, like how Nintendo games are. They don't like to copy paste. They want to add new things, and that's what they're going to do with Mario Bros. Rabbids 2. So that's something I'm really sorry,
unfortunate.
yeah, but that's something I really like about this game.
Yeah, but there'll be new surprises. There'll be
new surprises, exactly, and new things. Don't copy paste. New ideas, and the game looks indeed really good. And the first game was so good, amazing. The scene where he was singing the opera. Wow, that was.
Oh my god,
that was mind blowing.
Such a creative boss, wasn't
that?
That
was mind blowing.
Amazing.
So good.
Yeah.
That was really mind blowing.
That was my favorite.
Yeah,
I agree. That was my favorite bit in the first game.
Yeah, well, that was mind blowing. That's insane, and it looks like they're going to top that. And if I think about that, then I think this game is going to get a 90 score.
Okay.
90. Sis, are you finished?
Finish? I only need to get started.
I mean, did you get the score from the first one?
Oh yeah, it's 85. So like you said, exactly mid 80s.
85. Okay.
Yeah.
Gordon, you need. Sis, your turn.
Okay, so like I said, I am a big fan of tactics games.
Yep.
And Mario Rabbids. When I saw that, I was like, Mario in a tactics game, Mario XCOM. I do want to play that, and I immediately bought that as soon as I could.
Yep.
Had a lot of fun with that. Finished and beat every single challenge there was.
Bij de Texas Hold'em.
Whoa.
Optional challenge, every final. There's some extra difficult challenge at the end. Then I got the DLC. And then I also completely beat the DLC and all the optional things. And there's a few more battles I need to do, which are slightly too hard for me for so far. But I've almost completed that. So I really enjoyed it. And the fact that I noticed that the new game, not only are they adding to it, but they're also... How do you say that? They're also like rethinking the basics of the game, and they're playing it. It's not just the same game with more content. They're giving it a different spin. How you play the game, how you position yourself, and positioning in tactic games are so important, and that they really added more flexibility to it, which I think is very positive. I think they learned a lot from the last game, both in the positive, especially in a positive way. So yeah, I think this game is gonna be worth it. I think this is gonna be good. I think it's gonna have a similar score. It's gonna be a bit higher for all the new things, but a bit lower because it's also reuses old things. So I think it's gonna stagnate towards an 85, but I'm still gonna play it for sure.
Okay. Can I ask you a question? Because I obviously you know a lot about this area of gaming. See the positioning in it. You know, it's almost like free positioning. Have other games done that?
They have. I can't think of the name. It's not the game that I've played. But there is a different game. I know because I watched some YouTubers that were talking about it, and they said, "Well, oh, it's just like this tactics game." So there are other tactic games that instead of walking in a grid, you walk in a circle and you can move all around in that circle. There's absolutely games like that, but I can't think of which one that is specifically. So sorry.
Right.
There are many games like that indeed.
Okay. Because I quite like that in those sorts of tactic strategy. I do love the grids, you know, so I'm really intrigued to see how it's going to work, you know, sort of without that. But it's hardcore, Sush. I can't believe that you've 100%
I had a lot of fun with that. Yeah. Even the multiplayer levels, I forced my girlfriend to play with me. Just told her what to do.
I was really surprised. To be honest, I didn't expect. I eventually bought the game after a long time when it was really on sale, and Charlo had said to me, kind of recommended and gone, yeah, it's a great game, and I was quite blown away by how much I loved it.
Hey,
And
Gordon,
yeah,
split the pot.
Hey, God, I just assumed
Full
that
House?
someone else was
Wow.
much better
We
than-
both had
a
Full
much
House,
better
yeah.
Full House.
Okay, sorry to interrupt you. Go ahead.
Yeah, the opera singing boss. I think I've said to both of you before, but I've got a big problem with bosses in games. So they're not my favourite thing. In fact, a lot of the time I don't like them.
Wow.
I often feel like bosses are just an annoyance that to get
That's
to the
very
next bit of the
interesting.
game.
Meegegaan.
That's very
So a
interesting.
lot
I'm
of the
the
time I
opposite.
just find bosses annoying. That opera boss just blew my mind. Like you were saying, Charlotte, because I was like, if everyone put as much creativity as this into bosses, I would
Gecheckt.
love it a lot more. But yeah, a lot of the
Exactly.
times I just find bosses annoying.
It's
Wow,
really
I can't
amazing.
believe it. I'm the opposite. Everything else is just an obstacle
know.
to get to the boss. It's
I
crazy.
don't know. Yeah, it's that's why I've never gone near Monster Hunter games, because they just look like they're a series of big boss fights, and I'm kind of like, nah.
Yeah. If you ever hear about Shadow Colossus and how amazing it is, I'll tell you now, it's only boss fights.
Whoa, is it?
Yeah.
God,
One
I
of the
didn't know
best-
that. That's
Yeah, it's
intriguing.
one of the most praised games ever, but it's just boss
Ever?
fights, so it's probably enough for you then. That's
I
very
don't think so. Yeah.
Alright.
So yeah. Anyway, what's next, Charlo?
Next, Splatoon 3. OMG.
Well, yeah.
Splatoon. The third one.
I think you should start, Sish, because you've played less of Splatoon than us, haven't you?
Yes.
Or maybe
The only
that's wrong.
Splatoon I've
Yeah.
ever played is the test runs, which you used to have before it released for Splatoon 2, and then whatever I played with you guys. That's it. That's all.
Okay. So how,
I had fun
you
with that.
feeling?
Absolutely. Multiplayer games are a time sink, and if I want to play a
Meegegaan.
multiplayer game, I need to be able to put my teeth in them. I need to be
Mhm.
able to say, I am going to play these games for a long time, try to get better, see how well I can do. I'm not very good at these kind of games, especially team games and fast team games. I played a lot of Overwatch, and I was very bad at it.
Mhm.
So, if there is a test run, I will probably try it because that seems like a lot of fun. If it's ever
Ingezet.
on sale and I can just play it with some friends for a few hours, that's probably fun as well. But other than that, it's not for me. I think it's gonna score high because people really like these games,
Mhm.
and I think they're gonna deliver on what people hope. But it's not for me.
Okay.
With these games,
Most like I said, I will get it as a
Ingezet.
as a discounted game or second-handed game. What do you call it? Used games, because here in
Mhm.
Belgium you can buy used games with government money. So I
Oh,
might
that's
do
right. I
that.
remember you telling us that before. Yeah, that's so
Yeah,
cool.
exactly. Yeah, exactly. So because it's recycling, right? So you can just buy recycled games like that. But I think it's gonna score high. I probably give it.
Fold.
Probably it's gonna be like an 87 on Metacritic.
Actually, question. What do you mean with people like these games? Do you mean shooters?
No, people do like the Splatoon games, pretty much.
Alright, yeah, okay. Okay, Gordon, you go next?
Okay, I think it's going to probably score. I'll go maybe 88. They've tended to score not so great because when they've come out, well, the first one certainly didn't score so great because when it came out, I think people felt there wasn't enough content.
Verhoogd.
I think they're going to make more of an effort with this one, try and ensure that it's a bit better package straight off. I can't wait. I loved both the first two games. It's one of my most, just the mechanics of Splatoon, are just so fun. So that'll be a day one for me. I'm extremely excited about it. I think it looks amazing from what we've seen so far. The Octo, whatever it was called, expansion, with Splatoon 2, I thought was incredible. I thought the year it came out, it was pretty much my favourite game of that year, and it was really single player. So I'm hoping that there's as good a single player in this one, which I think there will be, if not better. So I think it's. I think they're going to pull out all the stops to try and, because it's such a big franchise for them now. You know, they know it's going to sell 10 million and pretty much guaranteed. So yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. I think the same. I think this one is going to be good like the other games. I hope that this time they will blow us away with more new things. And what I think that they could do better is the way you play with friends. I didn't like that when we play together, that sometimes you are in a different team. I hope that they do something with that. If they can change that, it will be better in my opinion. Because I mean, if I sent you a message or I sent you a friend, let's play together and we play together, but you're in a different team than me. I don't like that kind of things. So I hope that they fix that that if they fix that, it will be better for me. But like you said, Splatoon is so fun. It's a shooter, but not a shooter. It's different. It's Nintendo-like. It's not only with shooting each other, killing. It's I like the mechanic, like you said, of this game, and that's the reason why I think Splatoon 3 is going to do good like the other games. Maybe better. And the way the game looks so far, with Nintendo, you know that games will look most of the time better than the first time you saw a game. So I think that this game, the third one, is going to look amazing. I can't wait to play it, and also day one for me.
I know for you that it was because obviously, like, I'm really lucky with this online gaming because you always sort it out, Charlo, and I just know how often it was frustrating when we played Splatoon that we didn't have that option, did we? To it was too limited.
Yeah, well, that was too limited.
Teams,
exactly. So I hope they fix that kind of things. That will be for me a game changer if they do that. At least with this game, then.
But I don't think they would ever. I don't think they would ever have expected that Splatoon was going to become like one of their almost top rank kind of franchises. You know, sort of it's. You know, in terms of selling power, it's probably in the rank below, kind of Mario Kart, Smash.
You can tell that they tried though. They made 3 of them now, and they added content and more content and more content.
Yeah, it's here to stay. I think Splatoon now will just keep getting. I think it'll just keep being a big seller. So yeah, really excited. When do you think it'll come out? I'm feeling maybe summer, possibly.
I think September, so July, September.
Okay.
Summer is also, I guess. Yeah.
So what's next?
Yeah, the next one. This one is big for me. The next one is Bayonetta 3.
Alright.
Like I said,
I think you should start with this one.
This one, okay, I start with this one, yeah. Bayonetta. Like you know, I love Bayonetta. It's one of the best, at least my best action game. The way it is, the way Platinums can make action games, it's over the top action, like the second one on the Wii U, I think. Yeah, it was on the Wii U, the second one. That game blew my mind. The way it looks, the way it plays, the action in the game. It's over the top, and action after action. I love that kind of game. And for what I saw, the last trailer they show us, the game looks really good on Nintendo Switch. Also a really good looking game for the Switch. And the new things they add, OMG, I can't wait to play this game. I can't wait to play this game. And we know that it's come out this year. Like I said, my pocket will be empty this year. I mean, those OMG, man, so many great games to come. So many great games, and we don't know anything, not everything yet. But for me, it will be a 90 plus game. For sure. 90 plus.
Okay.
Next.
Yeah, okay, so I played Bayonetta 1. I didn't complete it, I just finished it. Completing it looks like extreme difficult thing to do. So I just finished it. It was fun. I had a lot of fun with it. I think it was maybe not the best.
Meegegaan.
Like hack and slash game, if you can call it that, action game I've played. But it certainly was good and one of the most extensive ones I've played. Other games that Platinum Games created that I played was Nier Automata, which I think was amazing.
Gecheckt.
Okay.
But I've not played Bayonetta 2, I've not played Astral Chain, and I want to finish these two games first because I have them at my home. I have Bayonetta 2 and I have Astral Chain, I just haven't booted them up yet.
Ingezet.
I want to play them before I even consider buying Bayonetta 3.
Bayonetta 2 is way better than first one.
Yeah, so that's maybe something I definitely wanna check out.
What kind of score do you think?
But other than that, it's what kind of score? I'm going for an 82. I think the game's gonna be great. It's a third party. It's a good third party. Don't get me wrong. But third parties always have a harder time making a game look fabulous on the Switch than Nintendo themselves. And you know, maybe Platinum is the exception because they did Astral Chain, and Astral Chain did look good as far as I know.
Yeah, it does.
Don't wait. I think that Nintendo helped with the game because so far I know. I think Nintendo helped with the game.
I don't know. I know they published it, but I'm not sure if they created it.
They pay for it. Yeah, they pay everything for it. That's what they did indeed.
Yeah,
I understand
so
what
I
you're
don't
saying
know.
about third party games.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. We'll have to see. This is a hard one because it can go both ways, really.
It looks good on the Wii U.
It does, and Astral Chain also looks good as far as I understand.
Yeah, exactly. It looks really good. Astral Chain. All right, Gordon, your time.
Verhoogd.
Okay, I'm gonna go quite big for this. Because the first two both reviewed so well. They were both in quite a lot of places 10 out of 10 games. So I'm gonna go with 93. I think it's gonna be one of the very highest rated games of the year. I'm not that excited for it. I've played a bit of one of the Bayonetta games and I just couldn't get into it, I'll be honest. I don't think I'm that into that kind of action game that feels a bit to me too full on, I just felt like I didn't know what I was doing. And I didn't get into that flow with it that I heard people speak about that's just so magical. It's one for me that I'll probably pass because I've not played either of the first two. I've played Astral Chain, but I need to go back to it, and I did get into Astral Chain a bit. So maybe that was my entryway into that kind of action.
Astral Chain slower.
Astral Chain slower, okay. That maybe is why it appealed to me a bit more, because it felt, sort of like I maybe understood a bit more of what was happening. But I'm just really, I love the fact that Nintendo resurrected Bayonetta. It was this dead franchise, and it was so unexpected. I actually think it's still probably just about my favourite thing I've ever seen in a Nintendo Direct was when Bayonetta turned up. It was unbelievable because it was so unexpected.
Exactly, no one expected that.
All in.
No, it was crazy. I think you just saw the gun heal, didn't you? Because although I'm not into the games, kind of I'm really familiar with them because they were just so well received. When do you think it'll come out? Have they
This one is
confirmed
difficult,
it
man.
in 2022?
Yeah, confirmed 2022. August,
Okay.
October. I think October.
Yeah, I think fall as well. Well,
Fall,
Full
yeah.
House, nice. You gave it your all, Sharjah. You had to
I
give
give them
everything.
all.
Hey.
Everything. Yeah. Yeah,
Well
I, know,
played.
I understand what you say, Gordon. If this game is not for everybody, you need to be really fast. The game is really fast paced. It's really fast action, and you need to think fast, do fast, or you don't know exactly what you are doing. So I know exactly what you mean with that. You're
Verhoogd.
right.
I find it for me it's quite related to Smash, you know, sort of. So I enjoy playing Smash with you guys, but I just can't get. I'm never going to be good at Smash ever
Yeah,
because
no,
I'm not good at quick stuff. Yeah, my reactions and all that not so good.
yeah, okay. Then it's indeed not for you because that game is really fast paced. It's really fast. Okay, so the last one we know. I don't know if this one's coming this year, but the last one on my list is Breath of the Wild 2.
It is the last trailer they said 2022, so I
Yes,
guess so,
exactly.
right?
Let's hope so, but yeah, you never know with Nintendo.
Yeah, you never know with any of these games, right?
Most games are. by
Advance
Energie
Wars had to be
confirmed.
last year, right?
Gecheckt.
I think we should assume for now that it's 2022 though, because they have said it. Like you're right, Sish. Last trailer said 2022, so let's assume it's going to come out this year. Yeah.
I expect this year. I think it's coming out this year.
Alright, let's assume that.
Okay.
Gecheckt.
So.
Wants to go first here.
Oh, Sish, I think you should go first.
Okay. Well, this is my pie in the sky. This is what I really want. This is why I bought my Switch initially. To play Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild is one of my favorite games ever. My
Gecheckt.
favorite Zelda ever. I'm just
well
really
played,
looking forward to
Charlo.
it. I really like the trails. I've seen them so many times. I don't know what else to say. I just want this game. Pretty much. It is for me. It is for many people. It is why I have the Switch. I have to Switch now for other things like playing this with you guys, playing Smash, playing Animal Crossing. I actually been playing the Breath of the Wild this week and last week because I was looking for a fun, relaxing game to play. And I actually just picked up Breath of the Wild.
Hmm? How was it? How
again.
did it feel? How did it go?
It's really good. I'm trying to do it different. I'm playing on Master Mode, and I'm trying to prepare to beat Ganon without the Divine Beasts and without the Master Sword. So I'm getting different weapons, different skills, different things, and then get it all together, upgrade my stuff, and then go in there and try and kill him. I'm not there yet, but I'm
Okay.
very close to do that. I'm still having fun with that
Gecheckt.
game. Even after the game is almost 5 years old, I'm still playing that game and still having fun with it. Regarding scores, I don't think it's gonna be as high as the
Gecheckt.
original Zelda, because there's so much taken over from that game. There's no zero to hero feeling. It's like it's not built from scratch. It's not a new experience from scratch. It's an experience enhanced.
Yeah.
Which I think is gonna lower the score a little bit. So I'm guessing 92, 93, stuff like that.
Okay.
Okay.
Charlo?
Okay, yes. The trailer they show us, that was so amazing. They have so many amazing ideas. I don't understand how Nintendo always does this kind of things, that they still have new things to add in games, and not simple things, really things that change the whole game a lot. And I think that this game is going to be better than the first one. And the reason why I think that is because this time it's made in mind for the Switch. The first one was made in mind for the Wii U, and they brought it over to the Switch. This time it's made in mind for the Switch, and if you look at how great games they can develop on this system,
Ingezet.
it's amazing. And the reason, also another reason why I think this one is going to be better, way better than the first one, is that they can import Hasty Rumble now. The first game doesn't have Hasty Rumble because of the Wii U. They explained that. And the trailer was so amazing. The way he go, I don't know what kind of move that was. That water like that he going up in.
Oh,
in
up
kind
into
of,
the
like a water or something of so that blew my mind. That was so amazing, and the way Link's look sometimes. I can't wait. This game is going to be better. It's going to get a better score than the first one. I am. Yeah, it's going to get a better score than the first one.
You know, the last one had 97.
Yeah, this one's got 98.
There's only like 10. There's less than 10
98.
games who ever got 98 in the history of Metacritic.
98.
Wow.
98.
Good.
Wow.
98.
You're going for him.
Amazing. The way it looks, amazing. The way it looks. The trailer, the last trailer. Wow, man! I can't wait to play this game, man. And
There's
I think
only 10 rounds. I thought it
it's
was
gonna
forever.
I think it's gonna be this November game.
Yeah, I do think it's gonna. I'm more convinced now that it is gonna come out this year.
Yeah,
I don't know exactly why, but there's some of the stuff I've been hearing. I've heard players say a couple of things about it who I always respect, and I do think they're going to try and make it this year. Really desperately try and make it this year.
Oh,
yeah.
I hope if they have to desperately do it, that they don't do it.
Oh no, yeah, it's true. That's true. I think it's going to come this year, though. I think they're ready.
Yeah, I think also this year. This year is going to be the day. But okay, it's your turn, Gordon.
Yeah, just to echo really what you guys have said. It's Breath of the Wild, one of my favourite ever games. You know, in the right day, I'd maybe say it's my favourite ever game. You know, kind of just thought it was incredible. It was my first real experience, to be honest, of open world. So I'd not really played open world games before it. And it's kind of spoiled me for everything I've played subsequently, because any other open world games I've gone into just feel like they're really quite limited.
I guess so, right?
Everything's like a barrier, you know, whereas it's just felt like everything, you can interact with everything in Breath of the Wild. So I know what you're saying, Sish. It's almost like it went from zero to hero. And it almost feels impossible for it to review quite as well, because it's not as big
They're reusing the world, and that's what I'm scared about.
Boss.
Very much.
Now that's interesting. Yeah, because to be honest, I'm not with that. I quite like that idea, but I can see why that's a risk.
I've played hundreds of hours of Breath of the Wild. If I go in Breath of the Wild 2 and it's the same world again, but just minor changes and some new secrets on probably the same places, because the world was built around those locations having secrets, then I feel like I'm just playing the same game again, just with DLC. See what I mean?
Sis, everything's above now. Sis, everything's
not everything. There is a part above, but there's also still a part below, and I'm afraid I'm gonna get how do you say that? I'm gonna get bored of the below maybe way too fast, and it's gonna be a mandatory part to play, and that's what I'm afraid of.
I can see what you're saying. I think that they'll do enough to it. I'd be surprised if they let it feel like that. Be really surprised, but could be wrong.
Well, I really hope so. I really hope they what you say is true.
One of the things that's got me most excited was a few weeks ago there were these
the patents.
The patents that came out, like the flying stuff, the manipulating in the air. Did either of you see Game Over Jesse did some videos at the time? He's a big Zelda guy.
I know him, but I've not
really
seen his
informed.
Videos. I've seen other people make videos about it. So.
His video made me just very excited when he was speaking about it. So the whole potential of that maybe you can do almost like aerobatics made me so excited. I thought almost like maybe this is a new thing in it that just makes it feel, whoa. I feel like I've not played any cards yet. I know I have, but I've got good cards. What am I doing? I'm not concentrating. That's what I'm doing. But yeah, I'm so excited about the air stuff, the potential for what you might be able to do in the air.
I don't think, to be honest, that they're going to make a kind of same game like the first one. Nintendo don't do that often. They like
They
to do
don't,
new
but
games.
yet they already showed that they're already reusing the world, right? So that's what
Yeah,
I'm
but
afraid
they
of.
did not show the ground.
Yes,
yeah,
they
okay.
did. In the second trailer, they showed the ground, and
a
you can
little bit.
compare the locations of the ground with Breath
Okay.
of the Wild 1 location. So the world on the ground is exactly the same.
Okay. Okay, but the reason there's more above. I think there's more above to do than in the ground. I hope so. at
I
least.
hope so. The game right now doesn't really show it, right? They just show that you walk around on it, and that's it so far.
Exactly,
And maybe a
exactly.
battle, but that's it. But maybe who knows? Who knows? But like I said,
I've
if,
just got a feeling, Cease, they may change the land quite radically at points in the game. So you know, like the whole kind of Hyrule Castle, seeming like it launches. I wonder if they'll do some quite radical things to the world,
Hey,
maybe
that's
as it goes
possible.
on.
Absolutely, it's highly.
You know, so I don't know, like maybe an earthquake or something. You know, and suddenly the land's
they'll
radically
need-
changed or something.
Yeah, and maybe some parts go up in the sky. Who knows? Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's also not.
But
Yeah,
sorry, on you go.
no. One of the things that I found interesting in the patterns when we saw the in the last trailer that he went up like from a drip all the way through the ceiling up there, right? I thought it was just a way of to traverse, like you go like to a shrine, right? And you find a shrine and you go down. This was very simple. You find a place and then you go up. I was afraid it was going to be like that, and they showed it to be interesting, but it might not be interesting. But then they showed in the patterns that they really checked, like, okay, if the walls are like this, then you go like this. If the walls are too, or the ground is too steep, you won't go. So that really shows me that it's not just a quick travel point. It's actually really a gameplay mechanic, and that really makes it interesting to me. That actually made me feel a little better about the game.
Okay, good.
So-
Yeah, again, in the Game Over Jesse video I saw, he did a really good job of kind of, expanding on what you've just said there. You know, that it feels like it's now a free part of the game. It's really freed up, you know, and it could be like really quite exciting what they might do with that.
It's a huge game for Nintendo. This game is really huge. So I don't think they will mess up this game. I don't think that.
No,
think this
I
is
agree.
Absolutely not.
No, I agree.
And I think-
I have some
I feel
criticisms, but I'm still looking very much forward to it.
I feel really like we're like privileged as gamers just now to
Ruimregel.
know that this is coming, because it is. It's going to be such a treat. It's just going to be awesome.
What
Can't
an
wait.
amazing year! What an amazing year is this going to be, man. This is going to be better than the 2017. That was also an amazing year for the Switch, and this looks like to be better, and that is why I'm so hype about the Switch this year.
Yes, so am I. Totally. I'd like to can I add in, because I know that you guys, well, certainly Charlotte, you've got all current gen systems. So, what stuff from other systems are you particularly excited about for this year?
Oh, I have to check what else is releasing this year.
Yeah, because I'm not
I've-
so familiar.
I have
but,
two games. I have two games that
Yeah?
I am particularly interested for in other systems. Shall I go about it?
Yeah,
There you go.
yeah, go.
Okay, I'm not sure what indie games are coming out. So these are not indie games. The first one is God of War Ragnarok. Both my girlfriend and I are big fan of the latest God of War.
Yeah.
We're definitely looking forward to that game and to see how the story continues. The second one is Elden Ring. I am a big fan of Dark Souls. I was a big fan of Bloodborne first, and then I played Dark Souls. And I also was a big fan of that. Both of these games are probably in my Hall of Greats. In my Hall of Greatest games I've ever played. So I'm definitely looking forward to a open world Dark Souls-like game. I mean, that sounds beautiful to me. That sounds exactly what I want.
Charlotte, what about you? What is there anything standing out for you?
I love Xbox Game Pass, so anything Xbox first party is welcome for me because I have Xbox Game Pass and I can play it on day one. So for me, Xbox Game Pass is huge, and I don't remember which games coming for the Xbox this year, but I know there are some huge games coming, and I'm ready because I have Xbox Game Pass. So Xbox, that's for me Xbox Game Pass, and PlayStation. Not much at this point. Forbidden West, yeah, looks good, looks cool, but yeah, that is a game. It's almost the same as the first one.
So, who knows? We'll have to see, right?
I did not like the first one that a lot. I played it for a bit, and then I did not finish it because it was for me copy paste the way the game plays, and that's the reason why I stopped playing it. But it is a beautiful game, but beautiful is not. I didn't like the gameplay a lot. And what else is coming out? If God of War is coming out this year, okay, then I say God of War.
8 opruimregel.
But
yeah, because you're a big God of War fan as well, aren't you?
I'm big God of War fan. But there is not much, and to be honest, Hellblade 2 looks amazing.
It's this year, isn't it?
Yeah, it's this year, but that's only graphical wise. So I want to play the game myself to say if it's really great. But like I said, I have Xbox Game Pass, so I don't have to do much to play the game. So Xbox Game Pass is for me an eye opener, and it's for me so far the future, man. It's really amazing, Xbox Game Pass. Yeah, I have to wait and see what kind of games will release this year to be hyped for. But so far, the whole list we talk about, I'm going to buy all of those. So
all right.
Yeah, everything.
Yeah, so Nintendo is for me at this point this year, the year of it is the year of Nintendo this moment.
Speaking of that, I think we missed one game which I would consider a big game for Nintendo for 2022.
Which one?
What is it?
Triangle Strategy.
Oh my god, yeah!
That one's also huge. Yeah, I forgot that one, man. It's also coming out. You know, another one for the list. OMG. OMG.
Yeah,
RPG game.
well remembered, because I'm really hyped about it. The demo was amazing.
Yeah,
I loved the demo so much.
Yep. I didn't finish the demo because I lost in my first attempt.
It was difficult. It was not easy.
No.
Exactly.
So I finished the demo, so for me that was good because I kept going with it. But yeah, it was. I think I've got a real interest in that kind of tactical strategy game where it looks like bit more like a world map, you know, you're a bit more zoomed out and it looks like you can see the whole village, you know, sort of that felt really cool to me. So I was very, very, I'm definitely going to buy it. I think it'll score really well. I think it'll be maybe an 87, go for something like that.
Yeah, I think so too. Octopad Traveler I've not played. The good thing is this game is not only different in story but different in gameplay, so you don't really have to have played Octopad Traveler. so I can just jump in if I want to. And like I said, I am in love with tactics games, and looks like this is the year of tactics games as well, because it's about the third or fourth tactics game we're talking about today.
Oh, it is. You're right, isn't it?
Many coming on the Switch this year, many of them.
Pas.
So yeah, Triangle Strategy. I am actually really. It's one of my top hype just now. I would say maybe almost top 3. Probably Kirby. Well, no, Breath of the Wild, of course. But Kirby, the Mario Rabbids game, and Triangle Strategy.
That was another thing I want to ask. It is for a later one. I want to talk about one more thing.
Go ahead.
With Nintendo, they always have more games they want to talk about when the game's almost released. What kind of game do you guys think it can be?
Are you asking what game we think will also release this year, or will announce this year?
Announced and released this year.
Announced and released this year. Interesting.
Yes. Yeah, because I think there will be something. There'll be something else quite big that we've not heard about yet that'll come out this year.
Exactly. I think more than one. I think 2.
I don't think it's gonna be super big. I think we already have the big games. I think if there's gonna be games announced, it's either gonna be big and for in the future, or it's gonna be small and for this year.
Like a reboot. I mean, they're talking about there's gonna be a Metroid trilogy. They're still saying it exists, so
8 opruimregel.
that's a possible one. Or maybe Mario Odyssey 2.
Maybe a Fire Emblem remake or a port or remaster made for the Switch.
Yes,
Or
exactly.
adapted for the Switch. I
So-
would like that. That would pique my interest for
8
sure.
opruimregel.
Okay,
I
what do you
think
think?
the Fire Emblem-
Name 3 games, do you think?
Okay, 3 games you think will be released this year that is not
What
announced
could
yet.
be released? Yeah, what could be? So maybe one will become true. So name 3 you think maybe can release this year.
Okay, I'm going to jump right in and go. I think that the Metroid Prime remake is a thing, and I think that might come this year. In fact, I'm going to say I think it will come this year. I think that's going to be their big surprise. Well, it's not. I mean, it's been rumored heavily, but I think that. I think you're a Fire Emblem game of some sort. And then there was something else. What was the other thing I was going to say? Oh, I can't remember. You guys come in.
Pas.
Alright,
Yes.
I just had an idea, but I completely am botching it right now. Let me think. There are rumors about a Mario Kart 9 right now, but I'm not sure
Yeah,
about that
there is,
one
isn't
yet.
there? I don't think so. I think it's going to be cross-gen.
That's possible, yeah, absolutely. Maybe another 2D platformer. Maybe there will be a Donkey Kong game eventually.
Oh, I like the sound of that.
But not as I would love it to be as big as like Kirby, but I don't think it's gonna be. It's gonna be a bit smaller or more straightforward than Kirby, I think. Which just makes it cheaper, which makes it easier to hide, which makes it easier to develop and release quickly after marketing.
Yeah, that's all good. Good logic, I think.
That's one.
'Cause I think
two more.
This is a leap. You know what? I'm also thinking about the Metroid Prime. It's not gonna be a remake. Nintendo doesn't make remakes usually unless they're from small games, like Link's Awakening, like the reboot of Advance Wars, and what's that other game with the Mii's? What's it called again? Miitopia, thank you.
Oh,
Girlfriend.
Miitopia, yeah.
Right. So like smaller games, but big games like that, I don't think they have the budget to remake that. They might remaster, I think. and then re-release the first one like they did with Skyward Sword and stuff like that.
Okay.
So I think that's a possibility, absolutely. And the last one is a bit of a guess, but maybe they released Pikmin 3 Deluxe to see if people like it still, so they can adapt and update Pikmin 4 what they have, work on it some more, and then make something nice of it for the Switch for this year. Just like they did with Luigi's Mansion. Remember how they re-released Luigi's Mansion for the 3DS? And then a little later, they announced the game for... the third game for the Switch. I think it's gonna be somewhat similar.
Okay.
These are my guesses.
Okay, my guesses are, I think, wait. I think there will be a Metroid Prime trilogy or remake.
Wow, the trilogy remake. You're going big.
Yeah, or remake. I mean, one of the one of those two.
Okay.
A 2D Donkey Kong game. And I think we're going to get maybe Pikmin 4.
Alright.
There's 3. That are my 3 games I think will be a surprise for this year. Pikmin 4 is too long. They're talking too long about it, so I think this year is the year for Pikmin 4. And Pikmin 4 is not really a really huge game for Nintendo, so that's why I think it's a possibility. Okay, the next question. Which game from Nintendo we will see this year? Which a trailer? What will release next year?
8 opruimregel.
Which trailer will release this year? Oh no! I only dropped one of the trees. No.
Oh no!
Oh no, Sish!
That's a problem.
Oh my god!
You can't win anymore.
That is a big problem. I can't make that back.
Was the question that question was really okay? The question is, which trailer we will see this year for a game? What will release next year? Which trailer do you think? You can name 2.
Oh.
They
This
usually
one-
have a Mario game every year. They don't have one this year yet. They have one Mario game year in some form, like U Deluxe, Bowser's Fury, Mario Odyssey. There's always something. Although they have Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle, so they may hold off over the Mario game. Maybe they have a trailer for a cool Donkey Kong game. Who knows?
8 opruimregel.
What else is there? I think they've already spoiled us quite so much that I can't really think of a good trailer. I can't believe I finished last because I misclicked.
Oh. I know 2 really great games. I know two really great games. Trailer we're going to see. I think we're going to see Mario Kart 9 and Metroid Prime 4.
Yeah, those are big ones.
Oh.
You know what? Metroid Prime 4 is
Metroid Prime
actually a
4.
good call. Yeah, absolutely.
Metroid Prime 4 and Mario Kart 9.
Surely we've got to see something about it
We're
this
going
year.
to see those games, and I think those games both will release on the next console. Will be a multi-plat console on the Switch and the next Nintendo Switch or next console from Nintendo.
Yeah.
Do you think we're gonna see the next console this year?
Maybe at the end of
No.
the year.
No, I don't think so either. I think we
No.
need to... They're not gonna announce anything unless they know they can provide. And with the current hardware issues, they don't think they can provide. I think they're gonna wait until that's
good
over.
one. That's a good one. That's why
opruimregel.
if it happens, it will be at the end of the year.
Yeah, I'm more and more convinced that the kind of the theories about 2024 for Switch 2 are correct. So I suspect it'll be next year before we see. But I think we'll definitely see something from Metroid Prime 4 surely. And I'm more and more convinced that it just makes sense for for Mario Kart 9 to be cross-gen because it's their biggest system seller. It would be crazy now, I think, not to release the next Switch with that.
It's amazing how many Mario Kart Deluxe sold on the Switch. It's too crazy.
It sold more on the
already.
Switch than it did on the Wii U.
Wow, yeah, that's amazing. That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
That's bound to have changed their thinking with Mario Kart development cycle, because in their wildest dreams they could never have expected that it was going to still be selling like it is. It was the biggest selling game in the UK, I think, in December.
Really? Wow. In
Or maybe it
December,
was a
really?
week
That
running-
game is
Running up to Christmas.
almost 5 years old.
It's
That's
crazy,
how it sells.
honestly.
Yeah, man. Really amazing how it sells. It's crazy.
I've just thought of another game from other systems that I am really intrigued by, and I think it's a huge game, and it's currently it's slated to come out in 2022, whether it happens or not. Starfield.
It's coming out this year on the Xbox.
They're saying it is, isn't it?
11/11/22.
Oh, is that for the? No, it's a cool date.
Yeah, you know why? Because Skyrim was 11/11/11. So exactly 11 years later, after Skyrim, they're releasing Starfield.
Smart. I never
I
played
don't know if
Starfield.
that's smart. I
Very
think
cool.
it's very risky to put a date that fast. What are they gonna do? Because the date is so cool. Are they gonna keep at it, or are they gonna delay it when they have to delay it?
Is exactly the date?
I
Yeah,
think
they
they
set
will.
the date 11/11/22.
11.
I didn't realise
wow.
there was an actual specific day. Okay,
Yeah, remember
right.
when they
That's
showed-
Very cool.
When they showed the
Date?
when they showed the actual game a long time ago, not when they showed the first trailer, then on the monitor of the ship they were on, it said 11/11/22, and that was the actual date for the release.
Okay.
That was a special way to show, and not everybody realized. I think that was supposed to be like that.
Oh, that's nice fan service, isn't it?
Exactly. But you know, I wonder if they're gonna keep the date, even if the game's not ready to release, because of how cool the date is. So I'm a bit afraid of that.
Oh dear, what am I gonna do?
Okay, so the
I-
Starfield.
Opruimregel.
Yeah, just so Starfield, because I played Skyrim on the Switch, never played Skyrim before. For all I've said about kind of Breath of the Wild slightly spoiling me for open world games, I still thought Skyrim was great. I had a great fun with it. Really liked it. And I guess just the thought of a Skyrim type game in space sounds pretty awesome, really. So I'm dead excited, even though that I might not play that game, because a chance I still won't buy an Xbox. Kind of, it's cool that I know that, you know, say Charlo's playing it, or, you know, that a good quality game, hopefully a good quality game, is coming into the gaming space, you know, like that. I'm quite excited for him.
Seriously simple. The reason why Xbox is great is because of Xbox Game Pass. You get the service and you don't have to buy games anymore. I mean, everybody, the most reason why people buy the Xbox, PlayStation or Nintendo is because of the first party. And with Xbox, all first party games will released on day one on Xbox Game Pass. And that's the reason why I say Xbox is the way to go now. Only because of that. Seriously amazing. It's really, I mean, I play Halo on Xbox Game Pass. I play that on Xbox Game Pass, and there are a lot of third-party games that are released on Xbox Game Pass also. It is really amazing service so far, man. It's only $10 in a month. I play games now, but I don't want to pay $64, and now I play them because of Xbox Game Pass, and it's more than worthy, man. It's amazing, man. Xbox Game Pass is amazing. I did not expect it. Xbox to do it this way. They bring every first party game, even the AAA first party games, are on Xbox Game Pass, and I did not expect it. That I mean, Sony want to bring a kind of Xbox Game Pass, but so far I know they won't bring that heavy hitter on day one on that kind of service. So I don't know why they're doing it then, because if you want to do the same as the other, do it then better. I mean, first party games of Sony are really great.
Schopper 3 omkeerregel.
At least most people like them more than Xbox first party games. So the way they're doing it now is not the way they have to do it, in my opinion.
Opruimregel.
I was really surprised, I have to say, when I realised that yeah, pretty much everything Microsoft do is going to be day one. Like, so it kind of blew my mind. It was like, my God, you get Halo, you don't have to buy Halo.
It's exactly, that's what I'm talking about. That's why I say crazy.
How is Halo? How are you enjoying it?
I love the game. It's really nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
really pleased about that.
Yeah, really nice. I like the game. Really fun.
Because it's kind of semi-open world, isn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of
Oh, it's got an open nature. Yeah.
8 opruimregel.
I'll play Charger.
Thank you.
I know, he's on fire.
Yeah, it's really great game. And like I said, man, there are a lot of third-party games also on the Switch. I mean, on the Xbox on Game Pass. But I never thought about to buy, and now I can play it. And that's amazing.
Yeah.
I've never considered getting I don't have an Xbox, but I have a PC. I could get Game Pass on that. And maybe I should, because I've been buying some games, and then later I realized, oh wait, they were on Game Pass. Never mind.
Yeah, that's why the problem. But that's also what I did in the past. I thought I bought something, and then a couple of weeks it's coming to Xbox Game Pass. I'm like, oh no, are you serious? No way. And now I always wait before I buy something on Xbox. Yes, it's really worth it. Let me say that it's worth it.
8 opruimregel.
What about I take it there won't be any more of the Final Fantasy remake this year, will there? Final Fantasy VII remake.
No, unlikely. I don't think there's gonna be even any information about that game until Final Fantasy 16 has been marketed and released.
When's it due to come?
2022, but nobody believes it.
Pas.
Okay.
Another 15 years.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not sure actually. Maybe I'm just saying that. I think there's no date for Final Fantasy 16 yet.
8
Not yet, no,
opruimregel.
not yet.
So it's gonna be years before we even hear about the remake again.
Yeah, it's going to be you have to wait long for that.
Pas.
Really long.
Pas.
Oh, what I'm doing? Old win.
Wow, I'm not playing well.
Still can't do it.
Yeah, no release date yet.
No release date.
Wow, you done? I only have
No way. I thought I was going to get in here and get first. Oh, come on.
Wow.
But yeah,
Oh,
but so
wow,
far,
it's you versus me, mister.
Yeah, it's showdown.
one thing,
Oh my God.
one thing is for sure. It's going to be an amazing game year for a lot of gamers.
Oh, what am I doing? I just clicked the wrong button as well. It is. It's dead exciting. Because I'm sure there must be some other stuff as well. Like, PlayStation must be bringing some other things. Is it just Horizon and God of War are their big things? Have they got anything else?
Well, those are two really big things, mind.
Really big,
I know
yeah.
they're huge, yeah, but I feel like I'm missing something from them. Maybe not. Maybe not.
I think that is already really good. I mean, there's Spider-Man coming, there's Wolverine coming at some point.
Okay, right. So some of that, yeah.
What else is there? There's more PlayStation games. Let me.
Whatever happened
Final
to
Fantasy
Uncharted?
16 is PlayStation exclusive, right?
Oh, isn't?
Yeah, Final Fantasy 16 is only for PlayStation. At least
Okay.
it starts there. We'll have to see afterwards, but.
And that's
now
meant
it's
to be
just there.
2022, you're thinking? Or we're not sure? Because
Maybe it's just for a year, right? It's possible.
Whatever
Movie
happened to
time.
Uncharted?
Exclusive.
Well, Uncharted is kind of done. There's a movie coming up.
Because it just, there's not been one for years, has there?
No. But after the fourth one was really a good ending for the game, and then they had a spin-off. There's a little twist at the end that shows that maybe you get like a whole different chapter of Uncharted might start. But they've been working on The Last of Us, right? Like a few years ago.
I read that they're working on multiple games. I think, when did I read that? Yesterday?
And maybe Naughty Dog is trying something completely new now.
Yeah, they're working on, I think, 2 or 3 games they're working together.
Wow.
Okay.
They usually
Yeah,
don't
'cause it
make
must
that
be a
many
big
games.
studio now. Yeah, maybe they've had a bit of investment or something and kind of... Yeah, I was just interested. I had no idea what had happened with... So is it just like, kind of people feel like Uncharted 4 finished off that saga or that franchise,
At least the Nathan Drake saga. And maybe there's a new saga coming up next time. I don't know, maybe they're working on something brand new. Could be anything.
No. Charlo's just too good tonight in President.
Wow.
8
Oh
opruimregel.
no. What is happening?
Oh man, he's just slaying us again.
Wow. I can't do anything with that. Alright, I'm gonna have
good
to throw
today.
this one now.
Revolutie.
Ho, ho, ho. Oh no.
Whoa.
No, that's not necessarily good for me.
Yeah, lower side.
Oh, phew, I thought I was for sure gonna lose control there.
Ah, I should have kept my 5. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no, CPU, what are you doing? That's okay.
I have to. No! Ah, come on, throw something, Yes, okay. I'm not last.
Right, I just quickly want to ask you, do you like, is it just more like tactical strategy stuff you like, or RPGs? Seisha, do you like JRPGs as well?
I do like JRPGs. I would like to say I am a JRPG fan, except that they're so long, right? Final Fantasy VII, one of my favorite games of all time. Persona 5, I was amazed by how good that game was. Nier Automata, also very impressed by that game. And we're playing Chrono Trigger right now. So.
Oh, nice.
Old
Okay.
school.
And for the first time, after like tens of hours, my girlfriend and I are very different in our opinions about that game. I really enjoyed Chrono Trigger. It was the second time I tried it. The first time I didn't like it that much, but now I really like it. But my girlfriend, she doesn't like it at all. I'm not gonna finish it without her.
Okay.
But yeah, I do like JRPGs, and I do like. But what I try to focus most on is short indie games, because these usually give the most quality in the shortest amount of time. But yeah, what else do I like? I like Dark Souls and Bloodborne, like these games. They're not really JRPGs, but they're RPGs and they're Japanese, so I guess in some way they are.
Because did you see my message that I'd been playing an Etrian Odyssey game?
A what game?
Etrian Odyssey?
Etrian Odyssey?
Yeah, it's an Atlas franchise.
No, I'm afraid not.
So it's first time I've ever played. It's the first time really I've been into a JRPG. It's turn-based battles, so it's old, it's hardcore, it's really difficult. But it's got a map making system in it, so you have to make your own map. And that really appealed to me. So I've got so addicted to it. It's on the 3DS. So I've not played the Switch for 2 or 3 weeks because I've only been playing Etrian Odyssey. But I know what you mean. I've put so many hours into it, and I'm like just only past the second dungeon and boss.
Exactly.
There's
Yeah.
no shortcut,
That's the thing that
you just
keeps
have
me
to
away.
grind and grind. Yeah, because there's no way you're going to get through it, unless you just put in loads of hours to get your experience up, is there?
Exactly.
But I must
And
admit,
not just that, sometimes
loving
it's
it.
just if you go through the game, it will last forever.
8. Opruimregel.
Well, I'm getting that with Etrian Odyssey because I've put in probably about 40 hours now, and I'm so little way into the game. And
Opruimregel.
I know now that you could form a completely different party and start from scratch, so that you've built up a whole other bunch of characters to kind of a good level.
Nice.
Opruimregel.
Yeah, that was a giver.
Nice.
So yeah, I'm kind of blown away by it, to be honest. I didn't expect to like it as much. I'm so addicted to it, I can't stop playing it.
Wow, that's
Because I guess it's that,
I've not heard
it's
of it,
that
but I'm glad you
feedback
like it.
loop. I think it's that feedback thing of you go out, you collect some stuff, that you come back, it just is really nicely done. It feels like you can just keep going and keep going. Oh, I can build up a little more. I can get a slightly better weapon, and it's my first time that I've had that, I guess, JRPG experience of all that good stuff of, it really grips you, and you can just, keep leveling up and keep, improving this skill tree or whatever. So really enjoying it.
I'm glad to hear it. I actually wonder what is a good RPG for people, or JRPG to start with, and I think it's one of the old Final Fantasy games because they're long, but not as long as JRPGs are today.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm glad you
Because
you found an RPG that you really like. That's good to hear.
Because I remember you saying when we watched the last Smash character reveal together, and it
Kingdom
turned out to be
Hearts,
Sora,
right.
and you were saying Kingdom Hearts, you can put hundreds of hours into those things if you wanted
Absolutely, yeah.
Kingdom Hearts. My son is playing it, Jafairo. He's playing it on the Xbox
first
Series
one?
X now. Yeah, no, the third one.
Oh, cool.
It's on Xbox Game Pass.
Yeah.
So he's
Yeah,
playing
I
it now.
imagine the story is not understandable if you just start at the third one, I think, because it's already so... This is one of the most complicated stories in all of video gaming, apparently.
to. Is it? Oh my god.
Yeah.
I
It's more complicated, or at least as complicated, as the Metal Gear Solid series, for sure. And that one's
Okay.
complicated as well.
Okay. He like to play for fun, so he don't care about the.
Absolutely, I
the
mean,
story.
if you just play to go to the Disney worlds and have fun in the smaller stories in there, then sure. But yeah, the overarching story is very hard. It's very difficult to understand.
Okay.
8. Opruimregel.
Game looks cool and game looks fun.
Pas.
So when's Arceus out? It's just a couple of weeks, isn't it? Is it the 27th? No, what date?
28.
Is 28th.
Yeah, it's pretty soon. I'm very interested to see what they're gonna say about it. So, can I talk about what I've been playing recently?
Pas.
Yeah, go for it.
Everything.
Okay, so I've been playing quite a few games recently that I've had a lot of fun with. Lots of short games, actually, except for Chrono Trigger, which isn't that short, but it's fun. Has any of you already tried playing A Short Hike?
Oh yes,
I finished
Yeah,
that
quite
in
the thing.
like 2 days, I think, or 2 evenings. That was fantastic. That is Breath of the Wild and Animal Crossing combined. And I really enjoyed that.
What's the name of the game?
Pas.
It's an indie game. It looks like a game for the Nintendo DS, but it's for PC, Switch, and other devices. It is truly,
a short hike.
yeah, it's truly a fun. It's really short. It's very smart. Despite it only be like 3 or 4 hours, it has amazing level design and world design.
Yeah, absolutely. I played it. I thought it was amazing. Totally recommend it, Charlo. And I agree with you. A short hike.
I don't know.
It's very short. You finished it. If you spend a good evening in it, you finished it in 1 evening.
Okay.
Yeah, and I agree with you. I have to say, increase. I just kind of want games to be really quite short. I don't want to generally have to spend sort of like 7, 8, 9 hours playing something or longer.
Opruimregel.
If the game is really good, then I don't mind to play 8 or 9 hours. But most games get boring too fast
Yeah, exactly.
these days. Like
Hey, well done, Gordon.
Gordon, a question. You defeat the game. I think Metroid Dread. What do you think about it? What's your opinion about the game?
I think it's probably my favourite game of last year. I thought it was incredible. It almost perfect, to be honest. There was just nothing about it I didn't like.
It was really hard. That's the only thing what I can say is if I can say one thing I don't. It's not bad. It's not kind of bad, but for some people I can understand it's a hard game. The game is really hard.
It is hard, yeah, definitely. The last boss, I have to say, I nearly stopped playing it.
OMG,
I just don't know if I can be bothered. Even
I'm still
if I
trying
eventually
it.
did get through it.
I'm still trying to defeat the last boss. It's so hard. My God. But I will say this. What an amazing game. It's exactly best game I've played last year. That's a game I take 6-7 hours to defeat. But this kind of games I don't mind to play long because it's getting better.
No,
and better.
you're
and
right.
better.
You're right, yeah, I was very happy to put whatever I did. I think it was 40 hours, 40 hours or something. More than happy, because it just went like, sort of so quick.
Yeah, you get
But
better and better.
Gameplay incredible, graphics incredible,
Amazing game.
the
Really amazing
world incredible. Yeah, just but it's interesting actually, because I often think of myself as being not a good gamer or not a hardcore gamer at all. But yeah, certain things I will persevere with. So like Metroid Dread, I have finished, but as I say, the final boss I nearly stopped because I just thought my life's too short.
Yeah, the game that final boss is really serious. It's really OMG, man, what a boss fight! It's seriously tough, man. I stopped playing it for a couple weeks now because I'm still thinking how will I defeat that boss, man? It's really wow. It's really wow. But the game is indeed so good. They made a really great game, to be honest. Really great game. It deserves to win something at the Game Awards, in my opinion. But
and I love 2D games, sort of. So I was really pleased just to see kind of a top quality, kind of almost like AAA 2D game. Because there's so many great indie 2D games. So it was nice to see that kind of polish and effort being put into something.
Exactly. Oh, Sissy, you have the game. You still play it? Yeah, you still have to play it, huh?
Yeah, I was about to say, to make the story about myself again, I actually got the game for Christmas.
Oh, did you?
Together with Pikmin 3. because my
Oh.
girlfriend knew I really enjoyed the Pikmin 3 demo, so she got that for me. At least
nice.
her sister got it for me, and then she got Metroid Dread for me. So it is pretty high on our backlog, but we're still finishing up some other games.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what else have you been playing, kind of apart from a
I
short
was
hike?
about to say. So I played one other free game. I'm not gonna talk about that. One game I played, and I also recommend that, is Dead's Door. If you're a fan of Zelda and you want to play like an old school, new school combined, gritty kind of Zelda game, Dead's Door is one of the nominated indie games for the Game of the Year. It didn't win, but it is absolutely worth playing. It's also a short game. It's not like short hikes, not like 3 or 4 hours, but it's more like 10 hours. But it's very much like Zelda. The whole story is different. It's a little darker. It's very much like Tunic. Have you ever seen or heard about Tunic before?
Yeah, I heard about
That's also a game that's releasing
No.
next year. You've not heard of Tunic?
No.
You should. Tunic looks really awesome. Tunic is... If there's ever a Zelda knockoff, that is a Zelda knockoff. Imagine a fox in a green tunic with a sword and a shield.
Oh, I do know what you mean. Yeah, now that you say fox and put tunic and fox together, I do know what you mean. Yes, okay.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's exactly like that, but it's with a raven, and it's more gritty. But it looks exactly like that. Other than that, it's really good. I think if you're a Zelda fan and looking for more Zelda, except for Zelda, I recommend that for sure.
Good game.
Sounds great.
And then finally.
Door.
Yeah, that's right. And finally, what I'm playing now, also a game that was nominated for Indie, and people really wanted it to be Game of the Year, was Inscription. It's from the creator of Pony Island, a game that I also really enjoyed playing.
Okay.
Inscription is a roguelike card game, and I can tell you, the story is one of the most inspired things I've ever seen in a video game as story.
Oh, wow.
It is,
Okay.
and one of the journalists I listened to really put it right. You can make a book or a manga about Zelda, right? You can make a movie about Uncharted and God of War, right? But you cannot create this story in any other way except in a video game. Because how everything is done, how you interact with everything, you cannot make a movie, a book, a comic book, a manga, a Netflix series about this. No. This is a story that is so well created. It's probably one of the best video game stories out there. Not the best stories out there, but regarding the best stories to create a video game about, I think. It is amazing how they put all these things together. And
is it an RPG-ish card game?
oh well, I can't really tell you too much about it because there's a lot of mind blow moments in there that they found. What? I didn't ever think that would happen, and this is full of those. But to give you the beginning of the game, you are it's very hard, well, to explain without spoiling what's important and what's not important, but to put it simple, you are stuck in a house together with someone, and you have to play their card game.
Oh, that sounds so...
Like Overwatch, like Magic the Gathering, very similar to that. And if you lose, he might kill you for it. So,
I'm very intrigued, I have to say. Is it on Switch?
No, unfortunately, it's only on PC right now. But I think if they really like this, they should definitely. It is possible to play it with the controller. It's not ideal, but you can do it. The controls are not ideal because it really uses a cursor, so it's kinda you can move the cursor with your analog stick, but it's not ideal. But they could make it slightly better, the controls, and then put it on consoles, I think, and it would really, really work, I think. They should really put it on consoles. I'm not sure, is Pony Island on other consoles? I don't think so.
I don't know, I've not heard of it.
No, that's only on PC. No, Pony Island is the game that was created before that, which is very similar in a lot of ways. but
Has Inscription got a Y in it?
yes, correct.
Okay, I've seen that, but I had no idea. I'm really intrigued, I have to say.
Yeah, I was like, the first time I saw it, I was like, ugh, it's just another card game, like every month there's a card game coming out. But then I noticed it's from the creators of Pony Island, which already means, when I say a game called Pony Island, it's not what you think, and that's the good part.
It looks like Pony Islands on Xbox.
Really? It might be. Let me see. On Wikipedia, I see it's only on Microsoft Windows, Mac, and Linux.
Oh, PC. Yes, PC.
Okay. Okay.
Unfortunate, yeah. But that's also a good game. But Inscription is like a whole new level of that. And the things you see, I'm not. It's hard to talk about it without spoiling. But nothing is what it seems. That's all I can say.
I'm totally intrigued. It sounds great.
The game is a lot. Well, how someone else said it without spoiling it. The game is a lot bigger. Things are way bigger than you think they are.
Okay.
That's the beauty. It's such a beautiful game. It's so unfortunate it's only on PC. I'm hoping it's coming to Switch. By the way, if there's 2 games on Switch, I also recommend that have come to Switch that I played on PC are Outer Wilds. I've talked about this game, right?
Oh yes,
It's on. I think it's on Steam now. I highly recommend it. One of the most amazing mystery games I played, and especially for you, Gordon, Disco Elysium is on Switch.
I know. I've still not bought it, but yeah, I'm planning to. It's definitely there. I need to buy it. I need to get it.
Absolutely, I think it is. It's a long game, not as long as some of the JRPGs that you know. But I think if you are a fan of role-playing games, it is absolutely worth it. I finished that game. I was very happy to have played that game.
That's always a good thing.
I didn't think I would like it until I noticed that it was a Game Award nominee, or at least an indie game award. I don't know whether it won or it was nominated for, but it was chosen.
It was full Game Award of the year. I'm sure it was in the.
I think so. Yeah. And second, and it looked very boring and dull. But then I noticed it was a detective game, and I'm always looking for good detective games.
Like
and this really, really did it for me. Absolutely. Also, it is one of the most complicated English vocabulary used in a video game ever, I think.
Oh, is
As
it?
a non-native English speaker, I didn't always understand what they were talking about.
I probably wouldn't
Whoever
either.
wrote this is a master of English, because I have no idea what they're talking about.
I'm definitely. It's on my. There's so much to play, but it's 100%. I've stuck it on my wish list, and it's one of those ones I'm hoping for a discount at some point.
Absolutely, I understand that completely. Yeah.
Yeah. But no, there's some. I might try and play Inscription. So I take it's on Steam. Inscription, is it?
Yeah, correct. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. No, really intrigued by that. Look, guys, I'm going to have to head off. But this has been. I can't believe I've left it so long. It's been great catching up with you both again.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely.
Really
same for me. It was very nice talking to you guys again.
Yeah, man.
And talking about video games as we always
do.
Yeah.
Be in touch definitely sooner, and kind of I know you're probably not going to go day one in it, but Charlotte, I'd be really keen to play some co-op Kirby when it comes out.
Oh, is it confirmed online co-op? I don't think
it's online, man. It's not online.
Oh, is it not? No way.
It's local
I just
co-op
assume
only?
everything's online now. Oh my god.
Well, it's not confirmed yet, but I'm not sure if they said it's only local. But they've not said it's online yet.
Okay, I'm just assuming it's online. It's only local.
Well, maybe, I guess if SharJah
I
says
think they'll change that. They'll change that in time. There's been other stuff that they started off without and then put on online co-op in, isn't there? I can't remember what it was.
Yeah,
it's still possible.
Yeah, I mean, like Bowser's Fury and Mario Party.
Yes, Yeah, Yeah,
Is free online,
absolutely.
Bowser Fury?
Well, no. Well, Super Mario 3D World was offline on the Wii U and then
later
online on the Switch.
And then they made it online because I played right through that with Jafiro. So
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
the whole game, and it was kind of great playing through something together with someone.
Oh, cool!
Yeah,
The
I'd
3D
love
World
to.
one of the Bowser Fury one.
The 3D World, yeah, we played
Nice,
through the
yes.
whole thing, and it was so much more fun. Like I like 3D World a lot, but I enjoyed it more doing it co-op.
Yeah, exactly. It will be really nice if that game is online.
Mm-hmm.
But so far,
Okay, guys.
it's co-op. It's cool. It was fun. Thank you, guys. Have a nice day.
Yeah,
and,
absolutely.
Let's do it sooner.
Yeah, definitely. It was great.
Yes.
Okay, take care, both of you.
Have a nice day. Bye bye.
Alright, man. Take care. Bye.
Bye bye. Yes, thank you, everybody. People, have a nice day. Bye bye.